Hello, this is Game Room 1 with another build log. I'm Nismo and he's Lecky Stock, so hello
Yo,
there. As you can see, we've been a little bit busy on the old Titan Rooney again, and it's been a bit on
girl.
the old, yeah, shipburger. Lex Stock, would you please peruse the stats for us, dear fellow?
The stats. Okay, so at the moment, right? At the moment, she is uh 590 meters long. Yes, that's 590. She's 135 meters high and uh how
Two.
wide was she again?
Two.
222 and a half?
Yeah, give or take, yep.
Yeah. Her weight is 77.5 million kilograms.
She's a big
Uh,
girl.
yeah, she's heavy indeed. Uh, and the amount of blocks, and bear in mind, this ship is not finished yet at all. Like, at
Nowhere near.
all.
Nowhere
And
near
right
at all.
now, she has 91,000 blocks. So,
Uh,
91,000 of these single blocks. Like, oh man, what did we store when this?
Yeah, next time when we say we're gonna build a destroyer, let's just build a destroyer. Uh,
So anyway, so we got a little bit to show you. It's been about 2 weeks ago since the last build log, and we changed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, don't mind the jittering arms and legs on my character. That's yeah. Um,
yeah, just a bit of a thing, isn't
so
it?
what
Yep.
you probably noticed or not noticed is that I heightened. Well, basically after we made the video 2 weeks ago,
Hmm.
I felt the need that
The
I
need for
needed
speed.
to
No.
raise. Meow.
Yeah.
um, I felt the need to raise the entire flight deck 4 blocks, so I tore everything down, and I rebuilt the whole flight deck. Yeah. So see, this is why our
Mind the
ships take
gap.
so long.
Yeah, mind
Yeah.
the gap.
There's no door here yet. So that, as like in the last one, that's an airlock. Basically,
Yep.
ships fly in here. It's big enough so it can, fit two at a time. And
Yeah.
then they come through this tunnel. And this is hangar 1 and hangar 2.
Yeah. So what we've done, we leveled in the previous design. The ships went up to the storage area. Now the hangar is one level. By doing so, we've created another a whole
Deck,
like
yeah.
deck underneath, which is even more work for me to fill in. That's
You're welcome.
yay. Uh,
So you have these hangars at the back. They're exactly the same at the front. In between, you got the 2 side hangars, which I've been starting work on when
mm.
you know,
Bits and bobs, bits and
bits
bobs.
and bobs. So these will be the access doors so that
Hmm.
ground crew on the flight deck can, change around their planes if they need to. But usually, I'm sorry, I mean spaceships. Usually, the ships that are parked in the side base will not necessarily come on flight deck unless for some weird reason.
Maintenance or
Yeah.
whatever's, stuff like that.
So here
Here's
you
the
see the Hawk hangar.
yep, this is the front
Just
hanger, so again, just
so
the same as the previous
yeah.
back
So
hanger.
give you a little bit of a small insight into our heads. What we kind of want to do is above here is an entire deck, and we want to make like drop down tubes. So above the flight deck will be rooms like the ready room from the pilots, the briefing room, like those rooms with a special kind of nice seating in aircraft carriers where the pilots get their briefing. And then there will be a corridor with tubes that drop down into these hangars, so kind of like Thunderbird-esque.
Hmm.
You jump, you grab your helmet and you go like run, 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 and down the tube, and you
I
jump
don't,
into your.
I don't think they'll do that, but you never know. Bit of
Well,
suction action,
section. Anyway, you get the idea, and then we get to the front part, which is the tube hangar.
which is basically the launch area.
Yes, so I'll open up this side. Hang on.
There's a yeah. So each one of these tubes, while Lex does that, is basically to launch a fighter aircraft. Each one of these tubes will have a pressurized main door, which Lex is opening up now, and then it'll open up into a cannon, aka And it's a grav gun. Essentially, we're gonna try and get that to work. We're again
So
early
yeah,
days.
ships come in here. That door closes. That door will be already closed because of air tightness. Then this door closes. The ship connects itself to the connector, turns on landing gear, full throttle. The
Yep.
door will open. There will be lights blinking down this tube. So a green light will come on, and you release. You'll release the landing gear, and then when
Boom.
yeah, turn on the mass blocks, obviously, and then I will show you what will happen if I turn off my jetpack. Yeah!
Essentially, that's what we're hoping. So the mass block inside the
What the
ship
hell
will
is something's
be
floating here?
concentrate, Lex.
Yeah, I
Um,
found something here in Ismo. Come on.
uh,
What is this thing then? Oh, never mind. It's the test ship I made to test the tube. I completely forgot about that.
that's not going to cause problems with the world file at all.
No, I
Oh,
kind of smacked face first into that thing over there.
well, fair enough.
Okay, so anyway, that was the tube, and then the next big thing is we completely changed the nose
Yeah.
of the ship.
We felt that she needed a bit more.
Oomph.
Yeah,
And
a little bit
also,
more.
yeah, before we had 2 tubes, then I decided it needed
Yeah,
4 tubes.
we put more in here.
Yeah.
Well, we also thought 2 fighter aircraft at a time is a bit low key considering the size of this thing. It just doesn't seem correct. This thing should be able to scramble, most of its fighters quickly, not wait 2 at a time.
Yeah. And the glass area in the front would be flight deck controller, basically. So, it
Mhm.
would, the flight officer, the big man in charge of flight deck. I know air boss. That's what they call them on carriers. I think the air boss, would be sitting there in his chair, and then there would be guys sitting at consoles like, "Oh, sir, Foxtrot 5 is out of tube 2. Okay, fill her up." Then the next one goes
Yeah.
out.
So forth and so forth
So
and so
flight
forth.
control, basically.
Yep.
And then
So
obviously connection to the inside of the flight deck, etc.
Yep. So we've done as well. We've put an extra rib in because we felt it was a bit lackluster at the front here. So a
Yeah.
little bit more maneuvering thrusters. Again, these side thrusters do an okay amount of thrust, but we will probably have to go some more thrusters in just to get a little bit more sideways turning. Again, they're mainly for aesthetics, and the ribs also act as kind of bulkheads. We're looking at sort of reinforce the ship.
Sorry, in this moment you look like you're fucking swimming in space because of the book.
Well, them's the breaks.
Yes, yes. So if we head
Also,
over here, just also a small change to the engine nacelle.
yes.
We put some extra side modular thrusters on them.
Yep, just give them a little bit of flair. Just also give us a little bit more sideways thrust. Also, I'll go inside and show you the main. Once Lex has changed the hangar, I had to alter the main hallway that runs the entire length of the ship. That's the main deck. This will be mess hall and other things. This is where underneath where we didn't show you last time because there wasn't anything underneath here. So I'm going to go downstairs and I'll show you what I've been doing. We're basically gutting and creating a space in here to fill up with stuff. Pretty
Placeholder,
much.
gyros.
Yep. So this main room.
This
It's a bit big.
Yeah, what is this? 2 decks? Or 1?
This is one deck. And I will obviously put a ceiling in because it's a bit high.
Mhm.
And we'll adjust it accordingly. It may be 2 decks. We'll see how much space we've got once we've put everything in. But this at the moment is just one large space that goes from one end of the ship to the other.
And
We're
it
literally
was
we're standing on top of the launch, the flight deck right now. The top of the tubing. So this is literally the roof of the deck.
Flight deck.
The flight deck. So there's a little glass sponsor back here. And then this literally goes all the way to the front of the ship.
Yeah. What
To
did you want to use this glass for again?
it was a little just for the mess hall, just look nice,
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of mess hall stuff. But and it goes all the way down to the command deck at the front of the ship. So again, it's a very long corridor. And here we are. I didn't put a grab gen down here.
I just went
Oops.
face first into the wall.
I've owned face first in the glass.
Nice.
So here we are now at the front of the ship. It takes about 2 minutes in normal gravity to run the entire length.
Yeah, and there will probably be some bulkheads and doors
Yeah.
and shit there as well.
So
So
yeah.
I've been thinking about maybe using one of those nifty tram systems like in Dead Space, but you know, smaller scale. But the thing
We'll
is
see.
that
We'll
it'll
see. Yeah.
be a lot
Yeah.
more buggy in
Yeah.
this
Just
game.
just just a bit. But so again, so that's pretty much it as it stands. We'll there's not much else to really go into great detail about. Obviously, just cleaning up, getting rid of spare blocks. I've started some work on the engine bay, but there's not much to show. It's all like cleaning up and defining the spaces. That's what pretty much we've been doing these last 2 weeks. Obviously, we have got these things called jobs and lives.
Yeah, I don't
So
like jobs.
yeah, well, not many people
So
do.
anyway, in that in a nutshell,
Hmm.
make sure to like and subscribe to our
Yes, favorite.
channel.
What are favorites and the
Favorite, yes,
likes?
give us all the monies. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to say that,
No,
right?
no money. It's not. No,
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 damn.
no. Stop it.
Anyway,
Stop it.
this was Game Room 1. I was Lexstock, this was Nismo, and we'll see you later.
Bye bye.